I love college.
Do I really have to graduate, or can I just stay here for the rest of my life?
Keno Radio. Keno Radio. Keno Radio.
What's going on, gang? Welcome to another episode of Keno Radio. Today I have two Keno Radio rookies right here. We got alongside me Z and freshman Tony. Boys, how we doing?
Doing great.
Can be better.
Yeah?
Glad to be here.
So, boys, what's on the agenda today? Why are we here? What's the main event of today?
PCB.
PCB.
Yeah, a little recap.
A little recap is right. So we got PCB 2K15. Throw the hashtag in front of that. Like I promised, the Keno Radio TV, we had a little GoPro trouble, so I'm not sure if that's going to get going. I'm going to ask Tank if I can take some of his footage and hopefully whip something up. So stay tuned for Keno Radio TV on PCB, although, like we were saying, what happens in PCB might have to stay in PCB.
Some of it.
We're going to tell you, we're going to give a recap, we're going to tell you all the most fun, the good, the bad, the ugly of it, but we might not give away everything. We might have to keep some details to ourselves. Exactly. So not too ugly. So we're going to start with that. After we got Wrestlemania is coming up this week.
This Sunday.
This Sunday,
What's
Wrestlemania.
Today, Wednesday, so a couple days.
Couple days from now, yeah. We're recording, recording March 25th, 2013. Our buddy Mav's birthday, actually. He turned 21, so shout out Maddie. Happy birthday. Let's get right into it. Boys, PCB. How was it?
Bananas.
Bananas.
That's the best word to describe bananas.
Bananas. Absolutely.
Crazy.
It was insane. It was everything that I hoped it would be.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, except minus the fights like that we've been seeing all that.
But
so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
That's a good
I don't
thing.
hope that
Yeah,
there's fights.
so all
no.
like the bad stuff was pretty much out.
Exactly.
All the bad that was
good,
chalked up was not there.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing is I didn't see one fight. Did you see any fights?
I saw one. We were like passing through by like LaVale and Spinnaker's, and it was
Okay.
just kind of like the crowd was moving and stuff, and we just got out of there.
Yeah.
But like that was it. Other than that.
I 100% agree. The only one I heard of was Jules not got in, but saw a cat fight in the girls' room. There was a cat fight over something. I don't know what happened, but I guess there's a big girl fight. Security had to go in and break that up. So there were
I heard about that.
there were no fights, which was excellent. No arrests. No one was injured in our crew. That to me was just that in itself is like a great vacation right there. If you can go down to PCB on spring break and come out 3 for 3 on no fights, no injuries, and no arrests,
True.
that's a great week in itself. So after that's the overview. It was awesome. It was bananas, like we say. Let's go some highlights. What do you got?
Well, you were just talking about coming back in one piece. His first night.
Yeah, I mean, I had a little mishap the first night.
That's true. What happened, Tom?
To be honest, I don't really remember. But I woke up with half my tooth missing, and that was a pretty good start to the week.
Yeah, that was first night.
That said it all. Yeah,
First night, yeah. So Tones came in with a bang. Love it. First night, his tooth's gone. No one knows. Does anyone know how?
I think we just thought it was like you had a beer. It was like a tall boy, I think. And like somebody hit it or something. And like hit
what
the,
happened?
that very well could have been.
I think that's why you remembered saying something, but like we never
something like that.
Okay.
confirmed that.
I actually chipped my tooth last year in spring break too. So maybe
I thought you
someone's
did
got to
that
chip.
too.
Someone's got to carry the
Yeah, and it was
tooth.
off a bottle too. So how about let's start off right before. Let's backtrack a little. The ride down. How
Not
was
bad.
it?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
It was lengthy.
It was long.
I used to drive to South Carolina every year, 17 hours. That like you could do in a day, and like you could go straight through.
Well, that's what we did.
This one is a full day and then some change. Like it's a full 24-hour car. Like we left at 4 a.m., got to Atlanta at 11, and then had to drive another 5 hours. It was a lengthy one.
Yeah, the way back was way worse.
Way worse.
Way worse.
Well, obviously.
Way worse.
And
Just driving straight through.
Yeah. Usually, did you guys go all the way? You guys went straight through.
Yeah, we
so
did.
what time did you leave? What time did you get there?
We left at 6:30 in the morning from PCB and got back to Halleck at 7
a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m.
Oh my! So
Almost a
24
full
and a half.
24, yeah.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah. That was a long one.
We stopped in Maryland. We stopped in Hotlanta, going down, in Maryland going back. Very lengthy. It takes 2 days. It's kind of a bummer. Definitely was worth it though. Worth the drive.
100%.
Not worth.
I'd do it again.
I would definitely drive over paying the $700 for a flight.
Yeah.
That
I
just.
think so.
That's so pricey, and it's because it's a short. I'm tangled up right now. It's because it's a short, such a small airport. So I think that's why. But I don't think adding another $700 would. I mean, I would have no money now.
Yeah.
I spent way
I'd be
more.
broke.
I'm not
For
checking
sure.
my bank account.
You still haven't checked?
No, I'm not.
Have you
gonna.
checked?
No.
You guys gotta look.
I'm not planning on
What
it.
do you think the total was?
If I had to guess, I'd say maybe 800 or $1,000, and that's
Is
like
that
kinda-
total?
Is that including the trip? Like the
Yeah,
hotel?
I think so. Yeah. So like
I'm probably a little less than that, obviously, because I didn't pay the full
You-
price
yeah,
for
true.
the ticket. But
you paid half.
what saved
for the
us
ticket.
was definitely not being 21 and
Yeah.
not like spending ridiculous amounts of money at the club.
But
Which
we also had to
there's a
pay
toss-up right
$30
there.
extra dollars for Spinnakers.
There's a
'cause
toss-up
we weren't
right there.
21.
Yeah, sure. I spent $700 in spending money plus the additional $500
Yeah,
for the
see,
trip.
I have spending money, and then I
Yeah.
had some debit too.
So I spent $1,200 about, which was way more than I thought. I was expecting to look at my bank account and it was like under $5. I was saying the bar would be $5, and I'd be like kind of bummed if I spent $5, and it turned out to be $7. So I'm looking a little low
Worth
right
it,
now.
though. It was worth
It's
it.
gonna. I'm
It was
definitely
worth it.
Oh,
for a good
100%,
time.
definitely 100%. That's what happens. Is I go out there, and the one time I'm very tight walleted, but once you get
Once
on
you
vacation, you get in vacation mode.
Yeah.
It's
Like, I
just-
dropped, I think, $100 in Margaritaville in one night.
That's a lot. That's a great, a great little market
Yeah.
for Margaritaville, right? That was a great little thing because it's so good. But yeah, so Tones, you touched on is the word,
Yeah.
on your half price. How did you get on this trip? I didn't even know.
It fell right in my lap.
Yeah, so what happened? Because Tones is a second semester freshman. I met him like 2 days before he got on the trip. No, a couple weeks before.
weeks, yeah.
But still,
Basically.
how it happened? How did you pull this off?
Betsy hit me up the week before the trip. It was like, Kirsten can't go anymore. Do you want to come? And I said, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah! So how much did you have to pay for it?
$250.
Wow, that's a steal.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say no to that.
Yeah, how come she couldn't? Like, is there just
we don't
couldn't,
know,
couldn't
yeah.
go? Backed out. Cold
Complications
feet.
in the trip.
Yeah,
Cold feet.
I don't blame her. No, I do blame her. But we got Tones, so that's fun. So what did the parents think?
Oh, they were all about it. They were
Really?
just happy, you know, like...
You got friends.
I made some friends.
That's
They were
not.
like,
Yeah, that's great. My parents would probably be the same way because I was the same thing. I came in second semester, but when I didn't talk to anyone until after spring break. So
That's
you had
why
a little
you're
experience.
jealous.
Yeah, I am wicked
You're
jealous.
jealous.
Like the fact that you're gonna go. I don't know PCB, but spring break for 4 years is awesome.
Well, it's kind of sad, too, that I can't go... I don't want to go back 2 years in a row with, like, the freshmen who want to go next year when they're sophomores. I don't want to go back 2 years in a row. I got to give it a year.
You
Maybe
think?
maybe go somewhere else and then go back.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
going somewhere. I'm never
Yeah,
going
definitely
home again
going
for spring
out.
break. I just don't know where.
I'm totally pro PCB. Again.
I would
Oh, I
definitely
am
do
too, but
PCB again. I'm just not sure if I want to try because maybe people want to do it senior year.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to do it 3 years in a row.
I mean I see where you guys are coming from. I think going back, you
That
know
was an
everything.
awesome
You
time.
know everything.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know-
exactly. You
you
know,
know
and
what
now
you're
you're gonna
getting.
know everything about it. I'm gonna try to stay. We stayed at the Lake Town Wharf, which was great. Such a nice place.
Yeah.
The only thing that no one else seemed to be fazed by, but the walk there
No.
to Spinnaker,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate
Oh
it.
no!
yeah, that was
I thought you
brutal.
were talking about the walk on the hotel with the how you're outside the balconies the
Oh, a
whole
little
time.
sketchy.
Well, yeah, I don't do heights. And
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
hugging the
right.
wall. The
I
whole
wanted
time.
to be like caged in fully.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was like waist high railings when we're 17 floors up. It was a
Yeah.
little sketchy, but that was a massive hotel. Wicked
was
nice
nice.
though.
Yeah.
Really nice.
The rooms
Yeah.
were
But
unbelievable.
no, the walk to Spinnaker sucked too. I ended up my Sperry's gave me blisters.
Yeah,
every
right.
night.
I had to
My
run
heels
flop.
were. He'd tell you they were cut up and bloody every night.
Yeah.
And
Started
like
to wear
each time
socks
I
in your
put,
Sperry's.
yeah, I had to wear socks in my Sperry's, and even then they were dead. Like
That's
every
right.
walk there, I was like,
I went with flops.
Isn't worth it.
And I also made the rookie mistake of buying brand new flops for the trip. So I was breaking in flops for the
Yeah.
first 3 nights. So my feet were killing me, and they're wicked dirty. But since we're talking about going to Spinnakers, let's talk about Spinnakers. Loved it.
worth the walk.
Worth the walk. Worth the.
Worth going there every night.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It was never bad.
I didn't
nights,
need to go
but-
If
anywhere.
anyone's looking to go to PCB, go to Spinnaker. Worth the. What would we pay? 50?
It's for the week pass. It's 40 for 21, 70
I think it
if
was
you're under
50.
21.
I think
Maybe it's 50.
I think they got us for 50
in that ballpark.
which
yeah,
is a steal because after like 2 nights for the over 21, it evens out.
yeah.
It's
Because
the cover every night.
the
It's
cover is what,
50
20,
bucks, something
25,
like that.
between
Or, yeah.
20 and 30 bucks every night. So it evens out. So it was 100% worth that. And it was just,
And that's the place to go.
it was a great place. I mean, if you can picture it, look it up. It's a massive treehouse-like thing.
I got lost 50% of the time. I
Right?
was in
It's
there.
3 levels. There's a downstairs where all the youngins had to stay. There's an upstairs like wraparound balcony type, like walkway balcony type thing,
Yeah, like a
where
catwalk.
like a catwalk. Like if you're 21, you could go there. And then there's a 3rd floor up on top that's just like outdoors. It's like half indoors, half outdoors. 2 live bands, a DJ, legitimately a bar every single where you turn. It's the place to go.
It was awesome.
It was great. And I had a ball. I had an absolute ball there every single night. The smell was a little tough. It smelled like stale Four Locos.
Never
You didn't
noticed
smell
that.
it? You didn't notice the smell?
No.
Oh my! It's literally smelled
A lot
like
of
the
the
last sip of a
But
Four
they were
Loko.
promoting Four Loko pretty
Yeah.
heavily.
I've never seen
That-
like
Just PCB in general was promoting.
right like
Yeah.
I've never seen like I guess Bud Light brought like and stuff advertised that hard, but a Four Loko I've never seen advertised so
It
aggressively.
was like advertising Bud Light on an NFL game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like Four Loko. It's so random, but I
It's,
guess
it's just not as big as
No.
up here as it is down there.
I guess is it
had its
huge
moments
down
up
south?
here, yeah, it still is big
It is.
down
I
there.
thought it was banned. I thought they
I thought
took
it was
off the
banned,
market too. But I had a couple of them. They're a little too sugary for me. I hate to say it.
I didn't.
Sorry, Four Loko, but they're a little too sugary for me. I had a few though. They're tasty. They don't have the caffeine in them anymore, do they?
No.
No.
They had to
Not
take
the
that out.
content that they used to have.
Yeah, they
They knocked
definitely
that down.
they definitely had to take that out. So, what after that? Let's move on. Did we just get Birdman his towel? That's funny. After that, the pool or beach. What'd you like?
Both. I mean, we couldn't. The pool the first 3 days was awesome. It was
Yeah.
free beer 11 to 2.
Yes.
And
With our hotel, yeah, we got free with like including our thing. We
Yeah.
got free beer from 11 to 2 at the pool Sunday to Thursday, right?
Yeah.
yeah. But we only made, I think, Sunday to Tuesday. 'cause
I only went Sunday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
I only went twice. I thought I went 3 times. I only went twice though.
I
So I
went-
went beach Monday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday.
The pool's a great way to start the day.
Yes,
Great way to start the day.
I totally.
It was
agree.
a lot of fun.
It was
And then you go to the beach right after.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. You go to the pool 11 to 2, and then you go to the beach from like 2 to 5.
Have like lunch in the room.
Exactly. It was like it was a great 6-hour like time frame for the day, for like the day partying and whatnot, and then you lay low a little bit, or you keep going. But if you keep going, you risk not going out at night, like what happened to me. I fell asleep a little early on Monday night.
Me and
Didn't quite
Messi
make
had
it
one
out.
of those nights too, but
Yeah.
you woke us right up.
Yeah.
I had
exactly.
one of those nights too.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. It was definitely a marathon to say the
it
least.
was.
Going into it,
You had to pace yourself.
yeah,
You know,
going
like,
into
which we
it
didn't.
next year, you definitely have to pace yourself because it's long. And it's not only just the drinking aspect of it and the partying aspect of it. It's like being in the sun for a week straight, after being cooped up in Keno
Which
for
we still are.
4 months, right? In the
not,
cold.
not eating great meals.
Yeah,
either,
eating
you know.
McDonald's and
Yeah.
KFC and the school store paninis.
Those were good though.
That place came in
That was
clutch.
probably one of my
too.
best meals. We only did that once, I think, which wasn't.
We did twice. We had
Really?
breakfast and
Yeah, but we only had the paninis once.
Yeah, I had the Chipotle chicken panini, which was pretty.
We had the
pretty
barbecue one. But
Yeah.
No, I'm not having fries for
Yeah.
probably 6 months.
I don't even want to look at like beer for a week. I mean, after having
That was-
so many hot natural lights
I
on
think
the beach.
on the beach. Yeah,
Right,
Without
it's
a
just-
cooler.
exactly.
We didn't get a cooler till like what the last.
Yeah,
night of
on
the
Thursday we finally woke up and decided to bring a cooler full of ice. So before that, we were drinking like beach hot
beach.
natty lights. So it was tough. Riddler, you want to come say hi? What'd you do for spring break?
Stayed at Keno.
How was it?
It's actually pretty good.
This is Riddler. Hop into the camera. I'll say what you did. That's
Pretty much-
Riddler.
Pretty much just cleaned the house and had a bunch of my boys over.
How'd the job interview go today?
It went pretty well. I think I will get the second interview and we'll see how that goes.
Frick,
Richard,
yeah.
attaboy.
That's what I like to hear. That's Riddler, everybody. He's moving on to the real world after this. He's moving out of Keno. So where were we? We're
talking
talking
about the beers.
the
And,
beers
the
being
warm beer.
hot.
Well, by Wednesday or maybe even Tuesday, I think we all just made the switch to like mixers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we could with margaritas and
Yeah.
daiquiris.
Margaritas came in clutch.
I did
Yeah.
not have enough like beachy drinks like that. Like I didn't have enough daiquiris,
Second
Oh, I
half
got
of the week.
one.
margaritas.
We
yeah,
got our
Pineapple Willie's.
Pineapple Willie's, the Fat Tuesdays.
Was Fat Tuesdays. That was right by our hotel, so that was great. Go there. They had the refillable cups, which was awesome. I had a really good strawberry daiquiri from there.
That was delicious.
There, and I had a really good one from the place we went on Wednesday. We had a nice little family dinner. at
the
Wheel
Wicked
City.
Wheel.
Wicked Wheel.
Wicked Wheel.
Very fitting for the name because all of us wheeled so hard. Not. Yeah. That was some of the best fried chicken I've ever had.
That was delicious.
That was a great play.
Yeah, I got the grits too.
Yeah, how were those? You were a
great.
little iffy on
It was
those.
a little iffy. I was
It was
also
your
kind
first
of
time
looking
having
at
grits, right?
No, I had one at the Waffle House,
Waffle House.
earlier. I think I had
How
it
was
before a
Waffle House?
while.
I've never been.
Waffle House is good.
I think it's
Yeah.
overrated. to
It
be
looks
honest.
so bland. Like
Yeah,
the
it is.
sign, the building, like it all just looks so
The menus
bland.
are everything about it is just
I think I
As
might
basic as it
rather.
gets.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's.
I think I'd rather eat it like an IHOP or a Denny's.
Okay.
But I mean, it was better than like going to McDonald's and getting the grill.
at least it's
So
it's
I'd
something
much
different,
rather
which
do
is
that.
good. Definitely, for sure. What else did we do down there? I went parasailing. It was great. Did you guys jet ski or anything?
No, I'm gonna. I wish I did.
Yeah,
I wish I did too.
Just never really.
It was
got
fun.
into
Have
it.
you ever been parasailing?
No.
When I was younger. But
Yeah, it wasn't the first time, but I went with DFoz and Tank, who DFoz, our Bruins insider. You all know who he is. You don't know Tank though, and you're pretty lucky about that. We went. I love parasailing. It's very calm. It was a beautiful day, beautiful blue sky, blue water. Water was really clear. You could see down through it. Didn't see any dolphins or anything. Didn't see turtles. I wish I saw. I was not. I wish. I'm glad I didn't see a shark because there was a shark sighting last week.
Yeah.
They reeled it up, so that would have been a bummer. Because they dipped me down. I was just imagining that they're going to dip me down, and a shark would be coming up at the same time and just, like, take a little nibble out of my butt. So I was happy that didn't happen.
I had the gator chilling in the
Yeah!
the hotel little.
Yeah!
Little
We had,
pond.
yeah, right? We
He
had
didn't move all week.
Kyle the crocodile was hanging out with us. No. Yeah, at the first day, I thought he was fake. 'cause
Everyone
he
thought
didn't
it was
move.
fake. 'Cause
And then he
wasn't
moved.
Yeah.
And he wasn't fake.
People are throwing food at him.
Yeah, right? Do you know gators love marshmallows?
I don't.
Learn that from a not a foreigner, a townie. No, is that the
From Charlestown?
not from Charlestown? Like
a
someone who
local.
lives
A
a local.
Learn
Learn
someone from Charlestown.
no, yeah, a guy from Charlestown's like, yeah, feed the gators marshmallows. I have a ton of them in my backyard. No, yeah, they love marshmallows. I don't know why. Isn't that weird?
That's strange.
Isn't that bizarre?
Yeah.
It's one of those things. I don't know.
Is it like proven, or is he just throwing marshmallows?
I don't
in
think
and
it's
eat it?
proven, but I do remember I went on a trip to when I was in New Orleans. I went on a bayou, like adventure type thing, and the dude was throwing out marshmallows to get gators to come out. So I guess it is proven. It's scientifically proven.
Good enough
But
for me.
so parasailing was fun. Got up there, it was very peaceful. Wanted to bring the GoPro, but they made
That would have been some good.
right.
some
They
good footage on
wouldn't
the
let you
beach,
bring
yeah.
your own. They made you pay for theirs. So we paid like $30. So we have GoPro footage of up in the parasail, but I think I think Tank has it. I gotta ask him for that. That'd be some good footage. That was Wednesday. Wednesday we took it easy. Monday and let's talk the beach. Monday and Thursday, I went to the beach.
I missed out on Monday. I was at the pool all day.
Were you?
Yeah.
I think I might have went to the beach. Well, I went to the beach like most every day, but I think you're talking like down.
Down
Yeah,
Spinnaker.
outside Spinnaker.
I want to say I went
We went
Sunday and Thursday.
Sunday and Thursday.
Because
Yeah.
we went to get our spinners passed during the day.
Yeah.
And I think we went down there. and
Thursday
kinda-
was a day where we posted up.
Yeah,
It might have
Thursday.
been
I did that.
Monday
We did
too,
that Monday
actually.
too. We did both that Monday. We got the
we-
chase lounges and the flag and all that.
Yeah.
It is exactly what like it looks like. It's
Yeah.
it's crazy, but it's like controlled crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
No one's like
it doing anything.
Everyone's
wild.
just happy to
yeah,
be there.
exactly.
Doing the same thing,
That's the
getting drunk
thing where I hope Amherst police could take notice and everyone like PCB police I think do it right. If they know there's a bunch of say underage drinking or like little things here and there, but they're not just gonna like grab every little thing wrong. They wait for someone who's actually gonna do something wrong and they take advantage of that.
When
Stuff
someone's
like
being
that.
stupid, they'll
exactly.
step in.
Then they'll step up and
if
do
you
something.
Mind your own business, just drinking.
Exactly.
Friends.
They're
There's
smart too.
there was so many people just hanging out, and everyone's in like good. That was the coolest part. Is everyone was there for the same thing, so everyone you talk to was so friendly,
Friendly,
which
good
was
vibes
awesome.
all around. Yeah.
And they're all like from the South or Midwest, which made it even better. Which is I met a lot of kids from like I met a ton of A&M kids, Texas
Yeah,
schools,
Texas
a lot of
really-
tech kids.
yeah, Texas Tech, A&M,
Iowa,
a lot of Iowa.
That was my whole week, was going up to the flags and giving them their like
Yeah,
cheer. or
right,
whatever. That was the
exactly.
biggest
Boomer
college
Sooner,
football,
this,
like,
Oklahoma State and OU were there. Also chilled with some Clemson and Georgia boys when everyone ditched me on the beach. So I was hanging out with some Clemson kids, which is pretty funny. But they're all great kids. Everyone down there was there for the same reason, you know. So that's why I liked it. That was one of my favorite parts. Everyone was in great vibes. I'm all about good vibes, and that's what it was.
Yeah,
You know.
it was perfect. It was like Blarney on the beach.
Exactly. That's the thing. It was like Blarney, like the good aspects
But
of
every
Blarney,
day.
but for a week straight with probably 10 times more people, probably way more than 10, but in one spot 10 times more people on the beach. It was perfect. It was it was so much fun. And it literally, like we've been saying, it wasn't even like, obviously it was fun to like party and all that stuff, but just like being on the beach with so many people and like it was just such a great vibe. It was the weather was great.
we
We got to
had
touch on
such
the
a-
weather. The weather was phenomenal.
80s all week and
right?
sunny.
And sunny. It wasn't until Friday where it was like
Foggy.
And even then,
But even then,
we
it was-
weren't out there to like.
Exactly. We were still on the beach. And
that was the
recovering.
hottest day, I think. Was
I
the
think
fog.
so.
That was a recovery day for the
Yeah,
game.
exactly. We were kind of getting ready to go home. So that was fine. But I mean, all in all, just an absolute fabulous week.
Yeah.
At least for me, one of the better weeks of my life. And I totally
Absolutely
recommend
agree.
if anyone is looking for a spring break spot, PCB, hit it up. I think everyone should go there. If that's your scene, obviously, if that's not your scene, don't go there. But if your scene is if you're that into that type of partying thing, hit up PCB. I mean, it's great. It's exactly what it's advertised as, and it's not as crazy. It's not as like psycho crazy as everyone thinks.
Everyone's
it's gonna
expecting to be fights and everyone.
Exactly.
It's crazy, but yeah.
It's
not
like controlled
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I never saw someone like puking in like the middle. Of
Yeah,
the group,
right.
You know, like everyone was
Exactly.
casually.
You had
getting drunk
your
together.
handful of like some people who are out of control.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
but
you're gonna get that every.
I mean,
any party,
it's
you
like
know.
Like
going
any
to
sports
a house
game,
party
exactly, or
and,
sports
like,
event. Like
So
you're gonna,
it was fine.
you're gonna get the people who are carried away. But this was, I mean, it was just a blast. And the great crew that went down. Everyone was very tight. Everyone was in a good mood. It was awesome. So, PCB 2K15 was a success in my book.
The only downside I had though was at the beach when we couldn't hear Chase Rice from the beach.
Yeah,
I was really upset about
So
it.
yeah, I was looking forward to. So you guys didn't go in at all.
No, because I had my backpack. They wouldn't
Yeah.
let me
Goldie
use the
had
backpack.
his backpack,
We,
so I
um,
stuck with him.
Chase Rice went to Spinnaker 4:00 show on Thursday. That's why we
That's why we
camped
posted
out.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
So under my knowledge was like what Luke always did was he kind of bumps so you can hear it on
Yep,
the beach.
yep.
I don't think Chase was at that level yet, and the Spinnaker kind of wanted to keep it contained, like in that,
Yeah, so they had-
which I don't
They had
understand.
speakers playing other music, like
Yeah,
in between
to
the
block
beach and
it.
him.
But I even got in and I couldn't hear him at all.
That's
His
what I
mic
heard,
needed to
too.
be turned way up. But I could see if they were charging because they're like, we don't want to have a free concert so people just stay out. Like we want to make money, but they weren't even charging.
weren't charging
people.
anyone,
It was
no.
free.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they wouldn't have just cranked it up for everyone.
Right.
So I don't know. Cool concert. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes over for Luke. Very bummed that we missed Luke. I wanted to see him so
That's
bad,
tough.
but we saw Chase, which was awesome. Anything else, boys?
I mean, we got the
2K15?
general stuff of it.
Any
Pretty much.
specific stories you want to share?
Nothing appropriate for
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, right.
trying to
I
rack
think.
my brain. I'm not
Exactly. It was a whole bunch of fun. Hopefully, we can get
Too much fun.
the
Yeah.
Keno Radio TV up so you can see what it's like. So I guess that wraps it up for hashtag PCB 2K15 recap. So we're just gonna totally shift gears. And Z, I'm gonna let you take this over and take the reins. Tones, are you a wrestling guy?
I'm a wrestling fan, yeah.
All right, there you go. I'm just gonna let you guys talk about it. I'll
You can
shoot
chime
questions.
in,
I'll
yeah,
shoot
'cause-
questions that I want to know. But here you go. WrestleMania. Is it once a year? Like
Once
this
a-
one,
it's
I don't
a
know.
Super
It's
Bowl.
a Super
It's a
Bowl.
Super Bowl
All right,
wrestling. It's
I'm
a
gonna
Super
sound
Bowl.
so dumb, and if any wrestling fans hear this somehow, they're gonna shoot me. But Super Bowl of wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I guess started off, which
Hold on. Is this the beginning of the season? The end of the
they're
season?
really.
midway
I
through
guess
the
it's.
season?
You could say it's the WrestleMania would be like an end,
Okay.
and then
If
like
there's anything to call it, it's the end, but I
Yeah.
don't really think there is.
They're
an end
really-
beginning, really, because it's
It's
just
not as
goes-
much a season.
Yeah.
It's more like
yeah, it's all year. Like,
it's all year.
Monday nights every
Okay.
year. Like and
So,
then you have
it's
the
all year
pay-per-views.
round?
Yeah, and then you
Oh,
have
wow.
pay-per-views once a month.
And there's no time. They don't take like a month off or anything.
Some guys might like a lot of people get hurt and stuff.
Yeah,
hurt or like go and make movies. Or,
Yeah,
that's true.
and then they get like concussions.
So, all right. So here you go. So what you were gonna say?
Well, I guess first off, just wrestling, like, it's not real, obviously. I get that all the time. Like, oh, you know it's fake. Like, yeah, no, not obviously. But
It's entertainment.
it's
It's
the
a
same
TV
thing with
show.
me as
It's
the real world.
entertainment.
It's like people.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not really real. It's like I know.
entertainment,
It's
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
it's just like a reality TV show. If
Yeah.
you watch,
scripted,
like,
just
all
like anything else you're watching
Yeah.
on TV.
But it's the same thing as the real world, where it's scripted, yes, but what they do is real. Like,
Yeah.
they really do the moves, and like in the real world, they really act the way they do, but they might be set up in various situations.
the results of the match are predetermined, but, like, I don't know what's going to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah,
So
exactly.
it's entertaining. Like,
Exactly,
it's
so-
just like watching a sports game.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. All right.
So, yeah, WrestleMania is just, like, the big with the matches, and, like, the weekly shows are more about the stories and
About getting hyped up for the pay-per-view
Yeah.
coming up that month.
So is it all pay per view?
for what?
Just is
No, no,
wrestling
no.
all
No,
pay per view?
no,
No.
It's on Monday nights, Monday Night Raw,
Oh, I knew that.
USA
Okay.
at 8 o'clock. And then
Every Monday.
every Monday, no matter what. And then Thursday nights on SmackDown, which is tape. That's
Okay.
like 8 to 10. So it's twice a week.
Twice a week.
Yeah.
Is that pay-per-view or?
No, that's
So-
on Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi is wrestling?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. That's like true TV having college basketball. So, I guess, who's your pick?
Well,
What were you going to say?
I was going to ask him, what do you think is the most underrated match?
Yeah, like
Come
what?
on.
I don't know. Is there one? I don't even know how it works.
the hype-
Explain to me how it works.
Well, I mean, how it works. I mean, it's just like
Like,
any
is
other.
it one-on-one?
It
They
depends.
got a
Like,
bunch of
there's
different
some.
things.
So there's one-on-ones. There's a ladder match this year with like 8 guys.
Okay.
What else is there? There's a lot of WrestleMania is
one-on-ones.
mostly one-on-one and like straight up matches. Like some
For big
pay-per-views.
title matches. And,
Yeah, some pay-per-views will like specifically be like they'll throw tables and ladders and chairs
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
a match. But this is mostly one-on-ones. The main event is Brock Lesnar, and
Which he just
he
announced
just re-signed.
he's not going back to
so that's
UFC.
actually
yes.
huge because if he wasn't re-signing, then it was basically 100%.
that he would lose his title. He's carrying
Yeah.
the championship right now.
Oh, he is.
So if he wasn't going to come back, everyone kind of assumed that he would lose that match because if he's not coming back, why would he have the title?
Okay.
Now that he
makes
is
sense.
coming back, it's a toss-up.
Makes sense.
It's so that's the main event. Him versus
I'm blocking you, see my bed.
him versus Roman Reigns, who's like kind of young.
Roman Reigns. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah,
guy.
he's kinda
I don't
young.
even know the people anymore. So I'm just gonna keep throwing out
Keep
questions. Do old guys like come back? Like,
Oh, yeah.
does John
Yeah.
Cena still wrestle?
Well,
Yeah.
he wrestles full time, but like WrestleMania is the big one where the old guys come back once a year.
So will The Rock be there?
Not this year. He might show
He
up,
might
but he
show
doesn't
up
have a
like a-
match.
He's not. Doesn't have a match.
But,
What about-
Sting
like
is back this year.
Sting, who's
Sting is
oh,
fighting
I
Triple
remember.
H.
What
Yeah.
was Stone Cold was WWE, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be there?
he might show up,
Yeah,
But he's not. He doesn't.
He
have
does
These
have
guys
a
might show up and just make
yeah, you don't really know.
What
But-
about
and
the
then,
dude with the trench coat, long
The
black
Undertaker?
hair? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
he's
coming
fighting.
back this
Really?
year.
Yeah.
Last year
Wow.
he
How
lost
old
for the
is he?
first. He's like
He's old.
40. Or no, he's
Yeah.
48 or something.
Yeah.
Like
Last year
49.
was his first WrestleMania loss ever.
Yeah.
He was undefeated in WrestleMania until last year against
And he
Brock
hasn't
Lesnar.
shown up. Oh, yeah, against Lesnar. And then he hasn't shown up since he lost.
Wow.
And now he's back.
I always like when like they get the like refs or like the announcers into it. Like they say something that triggers them, so they like bring him into the ring and like beat him up. I think that's hilarious. I'll have to tune in this year.
You have to. I mean, I
I'll-
think we're
I'll
going.
go over it, yeah.
I gotta set it up so we make sure that it's all set. But I think we're watching at Halleck.
All right.
Last year was a blast. WrestleMania.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't go. I'm gonna go.
No,
this
you
year.
were there.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, that
You
was
guys had
after-
the Olympics
Yeah, that was
beforehand.
after the Olympics.
Which I don't know if we're doing that again this year.
So that was. It must have been later last year because that was in April.
It was probably the first week of April. It's
Okay.
like this time of year every year.
Okay, makes sense. So,
But we're definitely getting a group together again
all right.
and watching it.
How much is it?
Well, my cousin has the network. So last year we all chipped in like $5 and it was like $60 for the full thing. But the network is like you pay for like 6 months. It's $9.99 a month.
Oh, okay.
And so my cousin
You
gave
get
me
all
his
the
password,
pay-per-views.
and yeah, so
That's
I
kind
just-
of a bummer that it's on pay per view for like WrestleMania fans. You know, it's kind of like the UFC route. Like I feel like
Yeah.
they should throw it on like NBC.
they make so much money off of it. though.
I know they do.
It's-
They do.
Cash cow. It's huge.
That's true. So who are your picks?
So
I guess.
well, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
let's go over our picks.
All right, so the one we talked about, the Lesnar and Reigns, I don't know. I think they'll have Reigns win. It's so much different though with Lesnar
Yeah.
still in it. I'd like to
I'm
see
just gonna
obviously-
nod. and
yeah, just
pretend
keep
like I know.
that
I'm
help.
kind of pulling for Reigns on this one. To be
Really?
honest. A young guy.
I don't really like him. Well, it's
I
not that I
him either,
don't
but
like
I
him.
don't want Brock Lesnar holding the championship anymore.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just like we were saying before. Like yes, it's scripted and or the results,
Yeah.
but they've been pushing him like when obvious other people or people want other people to win,
Mm-hmm.
and like he's kind of just not really with the fans right now.
No.
So I think he might. I don't know. It's interesting now. I'm gonna say he wins, but then there's another guy who could. He's got this like contract that he can cash in and take the.
Well, Seth's fighting John Cena, isn't he?
He's fighting Randy Orton, but
Oh,
he
that's
could
right,
still
that's
do
right,
it
right.
later in
Yeah,
the
that's
night
right,
after the
that's right,
match.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to explain this. This guy won a contract. So he's another young guy. He was in a group with Reigns
Mm-hmm.
a couple of years ago, and then he like went and was like Benedict Arnold on them. And but he could say like Reigns wins and I'll beat up afterwards.
Okay.
He would just walk out, say like I'm cashing in, and then like beat him
It's called the
up.
Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
contract.
Money in the Bank.
Basically, you get
I've
to
heard
cash
the
in.
Money in the
Yeah.
You
Bank
get to
word.
cash in this contract whenever you want for the title match.
Brer, who you got WrestleMania?
I don't care.
All right. So
So I think, ideally, Reigns would win, and I'd love to see Rollins cash in and be the champion.
Right then and there, after his match against Randy.
Right after, yeah.
I think Randy Orton's gonna spend.
Randy Orton is
No.
the scariest man on the planet.
Love
Yeah.
Randy Orton.
He is.
He's a badass.
Looks so scary. Who's the
The
Yes,
yes guy,
yes.
Daniel
Yeah,
Bryan.
that guy's a riot
Love
He
too.
is funny.
He's in the ladder
He's
match.
in the ladder match, yeah.
Is he?
For the
I'm
I'd say
pulling
he's
for him.
probably going to win that match.
I like him. He's pretty funny.
And then, let's see, other matches.
he's a lovable guy. Everybody
Yeah.
likes
So
him.
yeah, I feel like he's
He's
the
good,
average
too.
guy. He's the average Joe in the mix.
And then, yeah, Randy Orton and Seth. I'd probably go with, I think Seth will win.
I got
I mean, I'd love to see
I got
Randy win,
Orton. His comeback. I mean,
There you go.
He was taken out by.
This is what we
Seth,
like
so-
on the
A
show.
little difference in opinion.
Yeah.
No, you're totally wrong, though.
You think?
I don't know. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
We'll see Sunday.
I'm putting in some bets on Vegas.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you guys betting?
I might
I
do
might-
some Vegas bets.
You might do a little
Yeah.
Vegas bet. There you go.
Have you looked at the odds at all?
Nah, not yet.
Maybe
I'm
I'll.
not too worried about it.
It's kind of
I know what I
tough.
want.
Does Vegas know the script? Because then they can kind of screw you over.
I don't
I don't know if
think
it is.
so.
I don't know.
Or at least they got to keep that under like lock and key.
Yeah.
But Vegas definitely does have odds for it.
100%.
I think they might already be out. I'm not
Does-
sure.
Not totally different. Does Vegas have odds on the challenge?
No.
Because I need to
I
go.
don't know. Yeah, you tweeted about that or something.
Did you watch the last one?
No, don't say anything.
I was gonna say we can talk challenge, but
I don't even really know what the challenge is. I
Yeah,
feel
there
like
you
you
go.
would
I'll
wrestle.
do it.
Right after we're done with this, I'm going to catch up.
All right, sounds good. What else you got on WrestleMania? Anything?
What else? Well, Undertaker's coming back again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
I
a
don't know.
toss-up. He's facing
He's old.
Bray Wyatt, who's some like fat, weird dude who just kind of talks in circles. I don't like him. A lot of people do. I have no idea who's going to win that.
Yeah, that's a real toss up.
Yeah,
But I might pull for the Undertaker just
I
because
do,
I
yeah.
was a fan when I was younger.
he's
He was-
cool.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
And then Sting and Triple H are fighting. That could be
I did-
interesting.
I don't know about that. I mean,
It'll be
bringing back
interesting,
Sting,
but-
but how can the owner of WWE lose?
He lost
the
last
owner?
year.
Triple H.
Oh, actually
Yeah,
no.
I mean,
He's got like the wrinkles in his head, right?
Yeah,
Is he a
he's
pitbull?
got the
This is
sledgehammer.
I
don't know, maybe-
Shaved
I
head.
don't know.
has
It would be
But they're-
awesome to see
they're
Sting.
both,
It's gonna be an
like-
awesome match.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I like to
Well,
hear.
hopefully. I mean, because Sting's what, 54 and like Triple H is like 40 something.
It's gonna be the Bat versus the Sledgehammer.
Yeah, obviously.
They're bringing it out. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
I think there's been I've heard a lot of stuff that they might set it up for Sting versus Undertaker next year at WrestleMania. Which
That would be
is-
interesting, but I mean, those guys are both too old.
They're so old, but people want it to happen. I mean, it's kind of like Sting's way before my day because I didn't get into wrestling until like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I never watched it as a kid, and then one day it was just on TV. I had nothing to do for dinner, and like kind of watched it for like just giggles.
Yeah.
And then you see it like 3 weeks later, and you laugh at it again, and then like comes on later, and then you start getting entertained and into it, and
I feel you.
it's kind of
Sting is even before my day. I was watching
Yeah.
like elementary school, and I never even heard
Yeah,
of it
right.
until-
Yeah.
That's old school. I don't even know.
So it's big for like all the older people, like the old people.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Mine?
Who's the guy for you guys?
I'd have to go with probably Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Randy
You didn't
Orton?
even pick him
Yeah.
in the Seth Rollins fight.
I mean,
get
I'm
it.
just going with my guns, but I
You
love
going
it.
Randy Orton?
Who's
Mine
that?
is I like the Yes Man. The Yes
Yeah.
Man guy. I like
Daniel
him
Bryan,
and
yeah.
Randy Orton's psycho looking, so I like him. But any closing thoughts on WrestleMania? Is that it?
I mean, the build up to it's been kind of crappy, to be completely
really,
honest.
the hype
Yeah.
isn't there.
Hype's
There
not
really
there this
isn't
year.
much hype. Last year it was like off the charts.
Really,
I think it'll still be good and enjoyable, but really not much hype for it.
I feel you. Well, Tone, anything left?
No.
PCB, WrestleMania, anything left, boys?
I hope Sunday's fun. Last week was all I could have hoped for. And unfortunately, we can't give a lot of the stories.
I know, right?
PCB 2K17. We'll see you there.
There you go. You'll probably see your boy in 2K16. But thanks for tuning in. Another episode down. Keno Radio. Like we said, PCB, totally worth the go. Hopefully Barrera will be there with us next year or wherever we go. Totally worth it. WrestleMania, Sunday, 8 o'clock?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock on pay-per-view.
Yeah, on the network.
Check
It's,
it out.
yeah.
If you
If
guys,
you can.
if you watch or if you've been to PCB, you watch WrestleMania, hit us up on Twitter. Let us know how you feel. Let us know how your PCB was. Let us know what you think of WrestleMania. I'm gonna get into it. Like I said, I'm gonna watch it. So I'll give some hot takes on the next episode. Tones, let me know when you catch up on Challenge, and I'll probably do another one with my buddy or with you. Breaking down. It was a great finale. That's all I can say. I was so jacked up about it. There's a lot to talk about too. 2 big storylines in it. So we'll talk about that next episode. We're gonna break down the challenge and then whatever else is going on in the world. So Twitter at Keno Radio, like you know, Facebook.com/Keno Radio, YouTube search bar Keno Radio. For Tony, Z, your boy Captain Fun, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Keno Radio, and we will see you next week. Peace.